We are a week away from local elections, and election supervisors in Florida are pushing back against what they call fraudulent elections rhetoric. As Adore Achumba explains, they're telling voters to be mindful of misinformation tactics from different sources that can cast doubt on the electoral process.
In a letter issued this week, 67 Florida election supervisors said public trust in elections is being systematically undermined. So they're appealing directly to voters to disregard those messages and instead seek out their local election officials with any questions or concerns.
I just want to, help instill confidence with the voters here that their elections are being run fairly and smoothly in Sarasota County.
Election supervisors across Florida are sending that exact message about election integrity as early voting begins heading into Election Day on November 2nd. In the second of two letters, they urge voters to reject election falsehoods, fraud rhetoric, and calls for audits.
Our right to vote is one of the most cherished and important rights that we have as Americans, as Floridians, and as supervisor of elections, my staff and I, as well as elections offices I know here in Florida, we take that very seriously.
Election supervisors say they and their entire staff work to ensure all elections are accurate, fair, and secure.
We do a public test of the voting equipment to make sure every piece of equipment deployed works the way that it's supposed to. It's tabulating votes the way that it's supposed to. So Florida has a lot of good laws, a lot of great procedures on the books, and our team here in Sarasota County, they're working hard and they do a great job for the voters here.
The state's election supervisors say voters should feel comfortable with the process.
I would encourage them to learn more about the process, and if they have questions, certainly to reach out to us at the elections office.
And a bipartisan group of attorneys is helping local election officials fight back any lawsuits.
That bipartisan group is called the Election Official Legal Defense Network. It is the first of its kind, providing pro bono legal help and advice for election officials. The organization said it's become necessary to protect election officials after the 2020 elections.